What? Hey, little boy. Do you like it?
This is the kind of help we get when we have projects.
Kids in the way.
Willoughby.
And Eleanor.
And Eleanor.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna get the third one.
Colonel's like, me too. I want to help.
Don't worry, I can help you up. Helping.
You're gonna help him up too?
Oh goodness.
There you
Colonel's
go.
like, what? Bed?
Alright,
Okay.
the Three Musketeers.
Well, that's Ellen. That's Eleanor.
Eleanor, you're supposed to be the ringleader. Get your brothers. There they go. Hey, what you doing?
I am taking all the bark that we had right outside our back door in this little pathway. We're building the pathway all the way around. I've scraped all the bark away because initially when we did this, it was just too high and it was bringing the bark onto both the patio and the new grass. So I'm kind of just digging out a few inches. You kind of see I got started a little bit already here. We got a nice wheelbarrow that the goats just love to assist with. As soon as there's stuff in there, they're jumping in to check it out. Yeah, now they're finally out of it, so I can move it out to our new project. Our new project is kind of exciting, and you'll hear all about it when we get out there and show you. We're gonna build a mushroom patch. Pretty excited.
Hey, you.
Hi.
No, by all means, keep doing your thing. And that responsible young man watering the plants so his dear old mom doesn't have to. I love you. Hey everybody, welcome back to City Sewers. Today we have another project. Woo, project! So, David is my muscle because he's awesome and he loves me. And he is clearing out a space here in the front yard for a new project. I have been dabbling in some mushroom growing kits for just, cooking mushrooms that, you can't just find at the grocery store. And we have loved them, and we kind of decided that we would like to transform a small patch in the front yard into a mushroom patch because there's nothing else that will grow there because it stays shaded right in front of the house. And it's not going to be that much of an eyesore if we do it because it's got all these plants here in the front of it. Now we're going to go over here and I'll describe in further detail exactly what we're going to do. Behold the rare man beast.
Very rare.
Very rare. Hey you.
Hi, this is where we're gonna do it, back in here in the shady, cool area. Pretty awesome. It's coming along. All I know is we're growing something Italian and it's gonna be a fun guy.
Oh, I love you, you big dork. Okay.
Fungi.
Now, the plan is, right now we have these rose bushes back here that they're kind of sad living back here in the shade. They get more fungus issues because it is just they're in the shade and they stay wetter back here on the foliage. And
you can see a lot
like they have to stretch out this way to reach the sun. So we have decided. Very nice, Audrey.
Should I play taps for this announcement?
We have decided to sacrifice 2 of these rose bushes. The very back one back there is a cabbage rose that has been there forever and has only ever had like 1 or 2 blooms on it at a time because it's very puny.
They're kind of pretty though.
I'm not a big cabbage rose fan. So, anyway, they're heavy and they make the whole plant fall over and they rot and it's sad. So we're gonna pull that one out entirely. This one is just, it's not a rose I'm in love with, so I'm okay with letting it go. This one, however, this one I'm in love with. So we're going to transplant this one into this one's spot. This is the yellow rose that I struggle with year after year. It's a beautiful rose, but year after year it struggles with disease. So I have decided I'm done fighting it. I'm just gonna pull it out and we can put in this rose that is super pretty and I love. So we're gonna just pull the trigger and do it.
Are you gonna pull out this one? Mom?
No, we are not pulling out the Scarlet Knight. Though, look at this. It's got blossoms all the way up there in the tree.
So that's the one that, it's the tree rose.
Yes, it's the one that wants to be a tree. Thank you, Caleb. Caleb has just passed me some beautiful
Hey,
purple
Caleb.
teepee beans.
Show me, please.
Caleb, did these come from your bed?
Yep.
They did? That's awesome. I love these beans. They're so good. I just eat them raw. They're really sweet. Anyway, crunch. Okay.
These are very bad for gardens.
Oh yeah, that's a snail.
You know what they are good for? Chickens.
Free chicken snack.
Caleb, do you want to give these to the chickens? No, it's for the garden.
It's not for the garden. They're bad for the garden. Go feed it to the chickens.
Okay.
Crunch. Okay. So
Alright, so I've cleared out this area as much as I'm going to do it right now because my goal today is just to get that dirt cleared, dirt level in the backyard dropped. So I'm going to get back to that, but I'm going to be bringing out a few wheelbarrows of dirt as I collect it, and as the goats allow me to collect it, and we'll be dumping it over here, kind of just a holding place until we're ready to actually construct the mushroom area. But that's something you guys can look forward to seeing, and we will kind of give you a little information about what types of mushrooms, what medium they want to grow in, what temperature is going to be best for them. Obviously,
and if we succeed or fail.
Yes, if we succeed. I was going to say, here in Central California, it gets really, really hot. So it is kind of likely we are going to see some struggles with heat. But like we said, this is a nice shaded area. And this side of the house gets shade almost all day. So with this nice Japanese maple, we're expecting some success. And that's about it.
The big disclaimer that I have on this new project is that I'm not really expecting to get any mushrooms out of it until at least the fall because the really hot weather is coming in. But I would like to get it at least established and get some of that breakdown in the soil that we're looking for to grow mushrooms in. We want to go ahead and inoculate the area, but I'm not expecting them to do a whole lot because like just this next coming week we're supposed to break 100 degrees already. What? So yeah, it's gonna be hot. And I know that mushrooms are not likely to grow in extreme heat like that. So we just want to get it prepped, get it ready, and yeah, projects. So it looks like I've got a couple of little urban farmer boys. You guys got some crops to show me?
Yeah, I got some more.
What do you have?
What's up?
Porlato de Vigivano Nano beans?
Yeah,
Yeah?
they were for a class experiment.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So those are the plants that are in your bed that are left over from your science project.
yeah, at
And
least
they
the
made-
ones that survived
The ones that survived, and they made beans.
or sprouted.
That's very cool. Caleb, what do you have, buddy?
More of them.
More beans! Ooh, let's see. These ones are some red swan beans and some more purple teepees.
Teepees.
Very cool. You're doing awesome, dude.
Can I eat some?
Yes, you may eat them.
You can eat them raw.
I wouldn't eat the stem.
I forgot to take it off.
Let's see you go, buddy. Yeah. Oh, fail.
Weird, there's a hole there now.
There's a hole there. Would it be more helpful if we moved the playing area, like,
Always.
over there? Things you think of after the fact.
Look out, goat. Move your butt.
See me being super helpful while I'm
Maybe
hold the camera?
not right into the way, though. Whee! Ooh.
Don't kill my okra.
Remember when you had an okra?
Please tell me that did not just break my okra.
I would love to tell you that.
Are you going to tell me that?
I would love to.
David, did you kill one of my
How
okras?
helpful I'm being, honey.
Did you kill my okra? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're okay. But barely. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's that close on either side. Ah! Good times.
So did I kill it?
You did not kill it, luckily.
I mean, in my defense, I was being helpful when I was being deadly. Or potentially deadly. If I break a plant, am I going to be in trouble? Which one is better to break?
Well, the one we're gonna rip out would be better to break. That's a squeeze. You can hear it. Would you like me to come out and lop some of these down?
And maybe bring a Band-Aid.
Are you bleeding? Do you bleed for your art? Well, why would you scrape your butt across it?
Rose bush, that was my fingernail.
Oh, honey.
Or my finger.
Rosie, do you want to
Oh! Blood!
Blood! David picked a fight with a rose bush.
And on your hand.
You know, at least I'm not Rosie.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to have casts on my... Tell everyone about what's going on with Rosie.
Speaking about Rosie.
Speaking of little Miss Rosie, she's doing good. She has now been upgraded to short casts, so they support her ankles instead of her whole leg. Hi, sweetheart. She now gets 4 bottles a day because she's just flat not aggressive enough to pursue her mom to nurse. So she's become a little bit of a house goat. She gets massages on her legs at this point because now that she is using her knees, she does occasionally have issues where they get stiff and painful and they'll swell. So I've been doing massages on her legs twice a day to try and help her with her pain levels, and she's doing really good. Her appetite has gone up so that she's eating good amounts every feeding. We have been struggling for the past several days with diarrhea on her, which is super fun to have to clean up her booty in the morning. Because she doesn't get that messy throughout the day, but overnight she does get pretty messy. We have her on neomycin right now to try and clear it up. It hasn't kicked in yet, but hoping to see that clearing up here in the next day or two. And then she also is getting a probiotic during one of her bottles every day. So we're trying to keep her strong, keep her healthy. She's definitely growing. She has broken 4 pounds now. So she's doing really good, and we've actually seen her running and playing. Never on camera because she does in such short bursts. Yeah? You wanna get down? But all of her playing has been in short bursts and never when we actually have the camera. So, but she does play. Okay, so the plan for this area is that we're gonna build a fence just like we have on the kids' garden because the cats hate it. So we'll go from the corner of the house and go all the way across here. Oop, back up into something. And we'll come all the way here and kind of make a gate either facing this way or facing that way toward the lawn. And then this is the corner of the chimney, and we'll just cut the fence into that. So we'll have this whole section here under the big window. And, but yeah, we can grow different mushrooms back here because it stays pretty shaded. This is about as sunny as it gets. And yeah. And it's already got water run to it because of the roses. It's got drip lines in here. So we can have it irrigated, keep it damp. David will fill in this whole patch here with the dirt from the backyard, and we'll also have wood chips back here and just all that kind of stuff. Set it up, and I will be doing some more research as to what we need to do to amend it to make it mushroom friendly. I've done a little bit of research, and I believe that a couple of the ones that we can grow here in this zone were some pink oyster mushrooms, Italian oyster mushrooms, and I believe shiitakes were another option. I haven't decided yet if we're going to try to do more than one in that area, because it's not a super huge area, but it is big enough that we may want to diversify a little bit, depending on if they will all grow in similar growing conditions. So that's my plan right now. David's just moving the dirt because he's working on the other project. I still have a little bit more research to do on my part in order to make it all prepped. But we actually live in zone 9A, so I've been trying to look up things that will grow in our zone, because you can grow almost any mushroom, but a lot of them require like indoor environments, like humidity control, temperature control, that kind of thing. So I don't want to have to go into all that. I just don't have the space in the house for that. I don't have the ability to do that. So I want to try and figure out what we can grow outside here. I'm gonna go clear a path for David because he's already had to wrestle with a rose bush, and I would like to still have a husband by the end of this. So I'm gonna hack a little path for him. I'm just gonna hack it out of the rose bush that we're gonna pull out. Okay. Ouch. Pokey. I see now why David was like, pokey. Okay. See, look at the thorns on that thing. It's vicious.
It's very, very vicious.
It's a mean rose. But I do know some goats that will find it delicious. So we'll put it in the yard for the goats.
All right, so when we cut this branch off, well, when Mommy cut the branch off the thing, right? It reminded me of what I learned when I was a child. Everyone thinks dinosaurs are extinct, right? They're just bones in the ground, but I want you to know that you too can be a dinosaur. Just remember, kids. So this is how you do it. So, you take the rose bush and you bend the thorn to the side like that.
Without poking.
And without poking yourself, you take off the horn and put it on your nose. And you too can be a triceratops.
Can I try that?
Or a unicorn, or, who want to be a unicorn? Me and Audrey are twinsies. Oh!
Can't.
And if it doesn't stick that way, you just take the pointy end and you stick that straight into your forehead. Let's see how many unicorns we can get.
Hey.
Oh, it's not there.
Oh.
Arr!
Daddy, this one's really thick.
My family mutilating a rose branch now.
Mutilate before the goats mutilate it.
Well, yeah.
Oh. Ta-da!
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Can I see? I'm a triceratops.
You're a triceratops. Yeah, they're sharp still.
I can't take it out. Hi, Nathan. I'm a triceratops.
I'm a long-sided triceratops.
Ah, there's a good one. Oh, that's a big one. There you go.
Here, turn to the side. Oh,
No!
Sprinkle your nose.
I'm dying with blood and death.
Blood and death.
All right, Mom, come here. I'll make you a Triceratops.
Oh, I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
All right, now don't drop them on the grass because you will step on them and they will poke you. When you're done with them, throw them in the trash bucket. All right, now I'm gonna get back to my project.
Like this?
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
What?
It's dark. Nathan is about to become very popular with the goats.
Here we go. Goat heaven.
And look at this. Super helpful.
But the moms have figured it out. They're like, yes!
Freedom!
Goat score! Happy goats. What is this?
I'll be happy with this.
She's my goat dirt buddy.
Supervisor?
Supervisor.
Because that's what a supervisor does, right? They just basically
Yeah.
get in the
She
way.
needs a shovel to lean on.
Don't help. Nice. She's peeing in it
Oh,
now.
thank you. Eleanor, you're a charm. Gift, really.
She's beautiful.
Must love these goats or something.
Oh, babies. She has her mother's stoicism.
We'll see if Eleanor wants to go for a ride.
How long can a goat stay in a wagon?
2 minutes.
Watch out.
He's like, whoa, what the heck?
Hey, Audrey and Caleb, look. Now departing City Soar Airlines. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Keep smiles on your faces and goats in your arms. And lift off in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for riding City Soar Airlines.
Hey, Rosie. You enjoying the shade over here? You look plumb tuckered out.
Oh my gosh, can the goats eat plastic?
Beautiful girl. Look at that.
That's a thing.
It's all covered.
That's a thing.
It's gonna need another layer because I can see the bark or the weed block right there.
So I just put an extra bag of mulch down. I'm just gonna level it out now. Really the goal at this point is just get the weed block covered as much as possible. So I probably have 2 inches of bark throughout over the whole thing, and it'll last as long as it lasts as far as I'm concerned. So it looks a little bit nicer outside, and it's cleaner, so that'd be good. And then we'll eventually work our way around. We have one more patch over here that we have to weed block and put bark down. We have some bark in there, but we're gonna scrape it away, put the weed block down, then scratch that back on top, and then we're gonna finish up over on that side of the yard. So stick with us, and you'll kind of see the transformation.
Rosie is very excited now to get her bottle. We used to have to force it in her mouth, and now she's ready to go. There you go, beautiful. She used to just latch on, and then she would only be on for a couple of seconds and let it go and kind of mess around. Now she's not messing around. She says, I'm hungry and I'm growing.
What the heck?
And that's it. Good girl. You ate your whole bottle.
She's like, but I want more.
Yeah, if we give her too much though, she'll exacerbate her diarrhea. So, this was probably thank you, punch in the gut. Hey, it's my hair. Anyway, this is probably about 3 ounces. Oh yes, and let's point out while Mr. Colonel is here, Colonel and Willoughby both had to be redisbudded because they have, I guess it's more common in bucks than does, but they have teardrop-shaped horn buds instead of just round. So they were both growing horn scurs in front of their original disbudding burns. So they had to be redone, and it was a very sad day. And it was much harder to do them a second time than it was when they were like really small.
Yep.
They're fine. They're doing good. They're healing. Come on, buddy. They don't seem too put out. Thank you so much for joining us today as we have another project or two, I guess, really. Hanging out with our family and enjoying some good weather before it gets to be 1,000,000 degrees outside. Anyway, this is your urban nerd with a goat herd.
Real goat herd.
With a real goat herd. Telling you you can grow where you're planted.
See you next time on Urbaner with a Goat Herd.
He's like, I'm the king.
Gotta go.
Your buddy.
What's up? It's a thing.
He puts his camera in his face.
Hi.
He's like, ouch.
This is my life now. What has my life become? That's lovely. Send help now.